welcome back to Forza Horizon 6, and today we're going racing, and hopefully not crashing, because the playlist demands that we take on some spec racing, and I've never done it before, so let's go. So here we go, spec racing, it's down to us and us alone. All the cars are the same spec, same upgrades, it is just down to driver skill. So let's go and give it a go, shall we? We've got a whopping one car to choose from, and it's a McLaren MC20. Oh, we do get to choose a colour though, I want that one. Now, I've not done spec racing before, so I kind of don't know what to expect, but at the same time I kind of do, because I used to do a lot of racing with friends back in the wonderful roads of Forza Horizon 5. So let's go ahead and see how well I do, or how well I don't. I guess there's only one way to find out. Also, by the way, I thought it's worth noting that there's a massive car park over here towards the, I guess, bottom right side of the map. It is a lot of fun. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to talk about it. That is fast traveling me. Right, here we go. It is now setting up everything, so it's time for us to go a wheel to wheel, head to head with a whole bunch of, well, other racers all in the same car that we're in. So let's go ahead and see how well we do with the highway circuit. 3 laps, 4.3 miles. Can we do it? There's only one way to find out and see just how good we are. But like I said earlier, how good we aren't. It's all down to driver skill, and we all know I have none of that. So let's go ahead and see. Are we able to make up some spaces, or are we going to start in last and finish in last? Right, hopefully we should be able to just go ahead and floor it. Oh, we can't floor it. Yeah, I think we ended up in last. Right, on the brakes through here. Oh, we need to be on the brakes further. Okay, right, let's try and see if we can go through there. We are now behind, well, another racer. We're up into 6th place, which is actually not too bad considering the fact I've never done this before. Half of these circuits I've also not raced on before either, so this should be fun. Also, I've not driven this car either, so it is a whole heap of firsts today. Right, on the brakes we go. Oh my god, this has not gone well. You know, if I don't title this video Skill Issue, then I think I've missed something. Right, let's try and see if we can be careful through here. Oh god, I don't know where I'm going. This way. For those of you who don't know, by the way, this track has an alternate area you can take. Is it going to get us more spaces? Not really. It's kind of just thrown us into 6th place and just left us there. Let's see, we're getting close to overtaking someone, and we have. There we go, up into 5th. Oh god, turn please. No, the wall's there. Okay, on the brakes up here. Let's see if we can try and get some more spaces. The guy in 5th's gone wide. They've flipped the wall, gone ghosted. We can get past them. What a rush. Oh, there's another one in the wall back there as well. I can't lie. I actually kind of like the fact that you've got spec racing. This is actually really cool. Right, on the brakes. Let's try and not bin it in the wall. Let's try and see if it can get good. Never mind, we found the wall anyway. Whoa, hello, excuse me? Okay, so we found the wall, and then someone else helped us also find the wall. Awesome. I can't lie, I kind of forgot the turn for this was so soon, but somehow it's kind of worked in our favor, I think. Let's try and see if we can get a place as we go across the line. Yeah, we're in 4th place at the moment with another lap to go. Right, away we go again. A little bit of air as we go back onto the next bit in the motorway. Oh, I wasn't prepared. For some reason, though, they got slowed down a lot more. Why do they get slowed down so much? Did I, like, miss something? Oh, there's a battle going on back there. Okay, right. There's the other bit of motorway again. So on the brakes we go. Slight clonk off the wall, but not enough to really damage our chances of getting any more places. Or of losing any. Right, the finish line's just here. And across we go. Going into space through the floor. I don't know. We got a 4th place, though, so I can't really complain. Apparently, that also puts us in 6th place in the championship as well, which, to be fair, for just joining into this, really isn't too bad. We also got ourselves an achievement for that as well, called Even Playing Field. That's 10 game to score, and it's to complete a race event within a spec racing championship. But now we go on to race number 2. I don't really know what to expect, but it's going to be something. Right, where are we racing this time? Let's go ahead and find out. We're on the Daikoku circuit. We've got a full lobby of 12 players. This should be a very interesting indeed. 3 laps, 1.7 miles. Can we do it? Well, there's only one way to find out, because away we go with the McLaren Maserati MC20. Let's go ahead and see if we can keep that track record going of not last. Although last time I raced around here, it was in a Silvia, which is a lot different to this thing. So far, everybody's pretty ghosted. There's a pack up front. Let's try and see if we can make some moves. Someone else tried to make a move and it worked. Oh god, I've got to turn there. On the brakes, I've got to turn here. Oh, there's been a collision. How in all that did I miss a checkpoint? Oh no, that's just sad. Right, let's try and make up some ground. Let's try and see if it can get some faster turns. There we go, that's what we want. Oh, someone's sideways. Someone's not had a good day. Right, that dodgy checkpoint's up here, isn't it? So on the brakes we go. Let's try and see if we can get it this time. There we go, that's more like it. Right, coming up to lap number 3. Some who have actually managed to gain yet another place. Now we're up in 9th, which is pretty cool. Now I know what you're thinking. Tech, you've got the racing line on in a Forza game. What are you doing? I don't know this map well enough yet. Right, back up to the dodgy turn once again. On the brakes, let's try and make the checkpoint. There we go. Right, let's try and see. Can we get a dive on them? We can. It's not going to work. I mean, to be fair, it was worth a try. They are quite sideways. They're going towards a line. Can we get them? It's going to be wheel to wheel. And apparently I think we did. Well, I wasn't expecting that one. Anyway, let's go ahead now and move on to maybe another round. Oh, by the way, for reference, we finished this one in 6th. Now, do you know something that I think would be pretty cool for Horizon? Is having the ability to save replays of your races, especially in multiplayer. I feel like that can make for some really, really interesting stuff to have. Anyway, we go from there now on to some dirt racing with a Spec Racing Toyota Celica. Yeah, go on then. And we'll have it in red, sure. Why not? So gone now from S1 down to C-Class, which should be very, very interesting indeed. And I think, was it McLaren MC20 rear-wheel drive? I think it was. We've gone from there to all-wheel. So with a massive change in not only drivetrain, but class as well, let's go ahead and see how that is going to affect the racing. And of course, we're on a completely different race surface too. Well, away we go with probably the slowest start known to mankind. So that's what you get when you start in C-Class. All of these are the same, so the outcome of this could be literally anything. Oh, we found the wall. Right, onto the dirt we go. This is where all manner of crashes could happen. There's been, oh my god, we've gone 4 wide for a second. Right, let's try and see. Can we get a space back on here? Kind of. Never mind. Right, let's try and see. Can we get some extra spaces through here? We can make up 1, maybe 2. Okay, we're still in ghost mode as well, which has made it a lot easier for us to go ahead and get ourselves actually up onto the podium if we can try and keep it through here. Right, let's go ahead, throw this thing around, get a little sideways. There we go, up into second. Do we have the run to make it up into first for the first time in Spec Racing? By the looks of things, yes, we do. The next question is, with this turn up here, can we keep that first place? Probably not. Oh, maybe we can. Right, we've got to be very careful about how we get through here. Let's just go ahead and try and see if we can just slide our way around these tracks. And if we're lucky, we might just make it work. Right, let's try and see. Handbrake, a little drift through the checkpoint. And for this one, we can just drive straight through here. We don't even need to worry about sending it. Right, down a gear. Let's go ahead and see. Can we do our little trick again? Kind of. It's not quite worked in our favor this time. Okay, 1 more turn to go. Let's try and go ahead, send it through here, keep it in third as we go up towards the line, because we might just be lucky enough to go ahead and claw ourselves our very first place in Spec Racing. And just like that, we've done it. Yeah, I don't know how I did that either, but you know what? I'm happy. And so far, that puts us at the top of the championship. Look at that. Right on top, right in the middle, right on the first place podium where we deserve to be. Couldn't ask for anything better, honestly. Really couldn't ask for anything better. Right, on to race number 2. Let's go ahead and see if we can keep that winning streak going. Also, by the way, the fact that it goes dead silent on this particular loading screen is wild. Right, we're now up to 9 players in this lobby. We're starting 7th. Okay, make that 8 players in this lobby. We're still starting 7th. That doesn't change on that bit. But away we go. Let's go ahead and see. Can we have the same old luck that we had last time? Can we go ahead and get a first place? I don't know. I also don't know if first place made any sense. Right, on the brakes early. Let's go ahead and slide this thing around. Oh, my God. Okay, somebody's just slid into the wall. Okay, through the water splash. There we go. I think the best option for that is always go gear down just before you go through it, because then that makes it a little easier, or at least that's what I found so far. Another top tip, apparently, is also stay away from the walls. Right, let's try and see. Can we get a little bit of an extra slide going around here? Yes, we can. Try and keep close to the lead pack, because then if one of them messes up or hits a wall, then it gives us every chance to get past. Oh, there we go. We can try and get a run on someone. Someone's had a bit of a bad day. Can we make a little bit of... can we make it good for ours? I think, yes, we can. That's us up into 4th place. Only 3 cars away from the podium, so let's go ahead and see. Let's keep throwing this thing around. And also apparently to take a 3rd place while we're at it. Thank you very much. Right, on the brakes. Let's go ahead and send it through here. Little zap off the wall. Actually kind of helped us this time. Okay, very sharp right turn ahead of us. Can we get around there? Yes, we can. Again, another slight tap off the wall. Not enough to slow us down this time, though, which is pretty good. And now it is just a race to the finish. Let's try and see if we can draft off the cars in front, although I don't think it's going to do any difference. We might just be stuck with a 3rd place on this race number 2, which, to be fair, it's still podium, so we're still doing pretty good indeed. Either way, though, across the finish line we go with 3rd place, still keeping on the podium. I wonder how that is going to affect the points. So far, we are still at top. We are only 2 points ahead, though, so we've got to really start flooring it on the next race. As for where that next race is going to be, I really don't know. Okay, so apparently our last race is the Taiyaki Scramble. Now, I've driven this circuit in a CB, but that thing was upgraded and built to actually be able to handle dirt. This thing isn't, so I don't really know what to expect, aside from to try and once again get back onto the podium. Because so far with C-Class, we're actually doing pretty good at that. Right, on the brakes early. Let's try and throw this thing around if we can. Go down into first. Not even a little tap off the wall. We've actually managed to make it around the first turn in one piece for once. Right, we've got a little bit of a run on 9th place. Are they going to give us some space to get past? Yes, they are. We've got all manner of racers, all manner of drivers, all manner of people spamming the horns as well. Right, let's try and see. Can we get a little bit of a run on the rest of everybody? And nearly. We are still in... Well, we're still in 9th. but we've managed to get a little bit closer to the lead pack. Now all it needs is for the rest of them to have a little bit of a collision up front, because then we can get some spaces. All right, we've got a couple of cars up here. We've got one coming up on the right. We've got, oh, they're having a little bit of a fight ahead of us. Can that work well in our favor? Kind of. I mean, we've got a bit of a helping hand, but still. Right, we are gaining on 5th place. Are they going to give us some room? Of course they're not. But let's try and see if we can use that to our advantage anyway. On the brakes, spin it around. Oh, we're going to hit the wall. Right, we are now wheel to wheel with Stan, who is currently just 2 points behind us in the championship. So if we can finish ahead of them, then we've done a pretty good job. Right, on the brakes early. Let's try and see if we can use that to our advantage. Throw the Celica around just a little bit. We go 3 wide through this bit. It's going to get very interesting indeed. There's a car on the right. There's a car on the left. We're getting squished in the middle. Right, let's go ahead and try and floor it down here. Go down a gear. Just try and keep our traction. Stan's going in the wall. There's a very interesting battle going on between 5th and 4th ahead of us. Can we make the most of it? I think we might just be able to. And now we go into lap number 3 of 3 in 4th place. We've got one aim now to try and see if we can catch the people on the podium. I don't think it'll happen because we've just... Oh dear, that's not gone well. Essentially, just tried to take a corner and we've absolutely binned it. Right, let's go ahead, go on the brakes, try and send it through here if we can. Take as much speed through here as we possibly can. Stay out of the wall or not. I can't lie, this feels a bit like Horizon Open, just with extra steps. Right, we've got a little bit of a run on 3rd place. Can we get past them? I don't know, but we are going to at least try and see if we can. Update, yeah, that really didn't work. We've got a couple cars behind us, but it's not going to be enough because we go through the finish with a 4th place. How is that going to affect the scores? We also had a lobby of about 10 different people in that one, which was absolutely chaotic. And by the end of it, though, that means we still won a championship. I can't lie, wasn't expecting that, but you know what? I'm happy. Let's go ahead now and see what happens there. Oh, it just takes us back to here. Okay, I'm good. That's also now that complete on the playlist too, which means I've got myself a Saline S7. And we've got a wheel spin for that too, so let's go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of 5,000 credits. So there we go. That is Spec Racing in Forza Horizon 6. It is absolutely chaotic and definitely worth a try. In the meantime though, thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more Spec Racing in Horizon 6 later on this channel, do go ahead and let me know. But in the meantime, that's all for this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Tech out. See ya. I wonder if they make Spec drifting next.